Hello. So today is day number 17 of 21, and I didn't do my video blog yesterday. I had a really amazing day, an epic day, probably one of the most high vibing days that I've had yet, day number 16. And so I started off in the morning, went out, did my meditation after my gua sha scrub, and sunbathed for a good hour. Then I came back in, got stuck into some work, some planning and organising just of my life for the next few months ahead, and went out to run some errands, went and got myself a massage, and then I came home, had another little bit of a rest before going and catching up with my beautiful friend Diana, and we went for a stroll around Burleigh Headland down towards Tallabudgera Creek, which was just beautiful, and it was such a nice afternoon. It was really good to get out, and I have realised how much I miss my exercise. I've been taking it really, really easy. That was the first walk that I've been on probably since maybe day 3, just because, you know, you're obviously not having anything except water, so you've got to be mindful of like your energy stores and just listen to what your body's doing. And because I have been getting in the car, you know, some mornings and driving down to the beach and then back, that does take up, you know, quite a lot of fuel. So with the body, so it's by the time I've done that, you know, I'm ready to come home and just relax and not do a great deal. But yesterday I just had this what seemed like endless amount of energy, and so I went for this stroll around Burleigh Headland and then came home. This morning I woke up and I really noticed that I used a lot more energy up than what I have been used to so far on this journey. So and I had stuff that I needed to get done today too, so it was a bit of a battle. I really pushed myself, and that's a big lesson, is to next time really just listen to that, because by the time 5 o'clock came around, I had an appointment that I was supposed to be at for coaching, and I just could not do it. So I had to listen to that and sit in that and honor that again. And I just crashed out for a good couple of hours, and then I've woken up just recently from that, and you know, I've just been getting back, replying to some emails and some messages and things like that, because I've needed to. It's not something I can just push aside and ignore, because tomorrow is the last day that I have before we pack our bags and we fly out to Cairns. We fly to Cairns on Thursday morning, so I've got a bunch of stuff that I've got to get done tomorrow, and then packing and clothes washing on top of that, so I've got to try and jam all that in. But Bobby's been the most incredible help. Today was really funny because he was asking me if I could help him, you know, rearrange his bedroom and pull everything out and all that sort of stuff. And I just had to say to him, look, buddy, I'm sorry, but I don't have the energy to do that today. So next thing, you know, I've walked out of my room and up the hall, and there's just furniture everywhere. So he was on a mission to just to redo his room and rearrange it and everything like that. And he had a massive big clean out. He has a whole bunch of things that are that he doesn't need anymore. So he got a massive big box, and he said that he wanted to donate a lot of the stuff that he just doesn't use anymore to the fire victims and the people that have lost a lot of stuff through the fire. So I thought that was absolutely beautiful of him to do. So I've just got to find out who we can drop that sort of stuff off to, and we can get that out to them as well. So yeah, I thought that was absolutely beautiful of him to do. But he's been so incredibly amazing this whole journey, and I'm so blessed to have such a beautiful son like him. He's been super affectionate and just loving on me so much. He's going to make such an incredible husband someday. But yeah, he's been really gentle, really soft, and just I've seen that side of him, a fair bit, but the consistency of that side of him that I have seen is just the most beautiful thing to witness from, one of your own, children. So it's pretty special. And I just felt like I needed to share that because it's just the most beautiful thing. But yeah, other than that, I'm going really good. I'm dreaming of, sinking my teeth into, a mango or something yummy like that. So it's actually Sunday, the day that I can break the fast. So day 21 is actually on Saturday. So I'll get through that, and then I have had in my coaching session, I was having a really good day, the day that we coached, and which was yesterday actually. And I have said this a couple of times. Yesterday actually, I said that I wanted to break the fast, and I'm ready to break the fast. However, if there was a way that I could keep going but still have a little bit of some sort of nutrients, then I feel like I could probably go for a little bit longer. And so I'm just going to gauge it, and I'm going to see how I feel on the Sunday. And if I feel like that I can keep going, then I'm going to continue on with what's referred to as a fasting mimic diet. So that's basically, along the principles of intermittent fasting. So 8-16, and in that 8-hour window, be able to consume less than 500 calories in the form of coconut water. So I may continue on with that. I'll decide it on the day. Yesterday I felt like that I'd be able to continue with it, doing that, but the way that I woke up today and the way that I've been feeling all day, I absolutely want to break the fast, on Sunday. So I will feel into that, and I'll decide on the day. I mean, I could wake up tomorrow and have a completely different viewpoint and feeling about it all. So I'm just going to see, how I feel and feel into it, and not, force it. If I feel called to break it, then I will. But if not, then I will continue with the mimicking fast. And then I can stop that, whenever I want to as well. And breaking the fast will be, there's an honoring, I guess, ceremony. I think that's what we called it, where it's basically going to the markets and looking at all the fruit that is in season, and then choosing one fruit that jumps out at me the most, and then taking that and just really feeling into that and giving great thanks to that. Prayer around the nourishment and the healing that will have for my body, and thanks for all it is for, about what I'm about to consume. And so, and then taking a bite with the eyes closed and just tasting that, and absorbing all of those magnificent nutrients from it, and then chewing it to the point where it is almost juice. But I've got a big long list of breaking the fast, and it's not something where I'm going to have that piece of fruit and then it's just fruit. It is fruit juice, but a lot of diluted fruit juice after that, specific fruit juices as well, and then slowly increasing the dilution up until I can have just a straight fruit juice, and then introducing fruits back in, and then slowly gradually introducing other vegetable, some yogurt, some nuts. And then for however long that I have been on this journey for, that process will take as long as it will to reintroduce all the different food groups again. So it is quite a long process to refeed the body, but to make sure that it's done absolutely right, and within a way that it's not going to be damaging my stomach and my colon. It's got to be done in that way. So yeah, so the journey's not over yet. It's not just breaking the fast and being able to just go and eat whatever it is that you're wanting to eat. There is specific guidelines, for that as well. So yeah, but I'm feeling good now after I had a really good sleep this afternoon. I really needed it. I was exhausted, and I'm feeling okay now. So hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll have, the energy that I'm really needing. I'm going to put that out there, and I'm going to pray for that tonight, to be able to have the energy to get me through what it is that I need to get through, without feeling too fatigued and too drained tomorrow, because I do have a lot to get through and some packing and things like that I need to get done, before we jump on a plane and fly up to Cairns, for the Quantum Advanced, that's happening this weekend. And then Bobby and I are going to be staying on for an extended holiday. So we fly out tomorrow on Thursday, and then we're up there for another whole entire week, and then coming home next Thursday. So I'll be back again. I will try to remember to do my video blog tomorrow. But yeah, this extra long one is for making up for 2 days of what I missed yesterday as well. So I'll be back in with a little bit more on how my journey's going.